connect the armature with the mesh. So the first thing we do is we select the body, then we shift select or command select the armature, and then we go to object, parent, armature deform with automatic weights, and you'll know you got it right because armature will be up here and the body will be parented underneath. One of the things you want to do is you want to rename your joints. It'll help you know which joints you're working on, because right now what we see is this moves everything. Oops, we have to go to pose mode, right? But there's some problems. We have some clear problems going on with this. All right, so when I go like this, it's not moving it. So the automatic weighting of the armature isn't working very well. We need to click our armature and then shift click or command click mesh here, and then we need to go to weight mode. All right, and you control click, left click a joint, and that shows you the weights. So when I click this root right here, so you're gonna notice that in my armature I have lots of different bones, right? So this is my root bone. This one controls all the other bones, and what's good is you can see that it already controls this whole body right here. All right, and red means it has influence and blue means no influence. So now unfortunately when I click on this one, there's no influence here, and you can see I have this circle around my cursor. So I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. I want my weight 1, my strength 1. Alright, so then I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna pull out my tool menu, and I want to do a few things. The first thing I want to do is turn front faces only, because I want to be able to influence things inside of the faces. And I'm going to go to fall off here, and I want to make sure it's sphere, and I'm just going to go all the way to this one right here, because you have some difficult geometry to get to inside of here. And what I'm going to do, so I have weight 1, strength of 1, I'm going to start painting, and you notice it automatically, a lot of this is turning red, and that's what we want. We want red right here. We don't want it on the body. Alright, and so that looks good. There will be a little bit of blending between your vertices on this part, but that should get it so that it bends correctly. Now I'm going to click control, click on this one. You have to press control to click it. And I'm going to do the same thing for the leg here. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit too strong. Okay. Now get this whole thing. You want the whole thing to be red. Alright, so I've done this side. Now I'm going to just spend some time to test this. So I'm going to just click on my armature, and I'm going to object mode, armature, pose, and let's see if that does the job. There we go. And this one, there we go. And if you want, you could have put another joint in here so that you can bend the arm, but then you're going to have to paint it for each one accordingly. I don't need to paint these joints right here, because the big influence for the body is this, and so everything should move with it. Alright, so you can then do the same thing for this side and for this side, and that should fix your problem.